It is your girl, Boss Lady Lexi, and I am coming in today with a tech product review. Now, I'm not really tech savvy or anything like that, and I know that a lot of people were recording with tripods, and they would sit their camera on the tripod. So I said one day, let me place an order for one. And I've had it for a very long time. The fact that I haven't done it before is because I took the little piece off that it came with because it keeps popping the phone out. And this is I ordered it off of Amazon, and it's called Nutk. So I guess that's Nook portable tripod for your iPhone. So I just put it together back again and it came in a black case inside of a box. And this is how I just figured out something, y'all. But here's my dilemma. My dilemma with this tripod is I thought it was going to stand up a whole lot taller than what it does. So we're just going to open these up and let them fall down. Come on, fall down. And then we're going to lock it, because we don't want anything to happen. Ooh, that don't look like it didn't want to lock. Okay, we're going to open this up. And I'm just going to sit this on my leg. This is as far as it goes. But if you place it on the floor, now I don't want y'all to charge it to my room, because we're remodeling because my daughter moved in. So I'm going to turn you around, and I'm going to try to get you to see where how tall this tripod goes. So I guess that means I would have to sit on the floor to use the tripod. But anywho, I'm going to try that. Now, y'all already know it's going to be some problems. So getting back up off the floor. So I'm going to have to figure it out. But anywho, when I first used it, let me bring it back up. I didn't have it in this state that it's in, and I don't quite think that this is a way that it's supposed to record. But I was also under the impression that this little handle here, I thought it would move the tripod, the little camera, up and down so that it was adjustable. Well, it's not adjustable. It just goes from circle to circle. And with this little piece here, it doesn't stay in. It pops out. You could be recording, or like sometimes I would take it downstairs, and I remember I was watching Jazz and Duran and Jazz. I was watching their live one Saturday night, and the daggone thing kept popping out, and I was like, oh my gosh. I'm like, am I going to have to go to my little trusty right here? This little thing right here never, ever fails me. And the best thing about this is you can attach your phone here, and I can put a little tripod stand underneath the bottom, and boom, bam. And it doesn't pop out. But with this thing here, if it's not positioned the right way, it's going to pop out. Now let me show you all something. I'm going to close this back up now because we're just about done with this part. And I just figured this out as I was doing, come on girl, get it together. As I was putting this together, oh, and see, let's lock it all back in, come on. Now, if you want to walk around like this, you can, but I figured out a way. Now, this is what I just figured out, because I'm going to bring this a little closer. I have this, it's not playing, so it's not going to do anything. See, it pops out. Right on the camera. It pops out. I didn't even do anything. And I thought this was going to be a way where it would not pop out. But if you turn this little knob right here that comes onto this, you can position it another way. Now you can pull this down this way, and this is how I was originally using it, with the phone inside of this little piece. So, and I know I'm doing it right, because it does stretch, and I put the phone in, and it's fine. But eventually, I guess the mechanisms that are inside of this piece gets tired, and it just pops the phone out. So I said, okay, I'm going to have to come back once I get my new phone, which I think is a little bit smaller than this one. I just got the iPhone X, and it hasn't arrived yet. So I'm going to come back again and review if that phone will stay in this little piece. So for right now, Nutk portable iPhone charger, I give this an epic fail with the iPhone 7 Plus. It does not stay in. It just plucks right on out. You don't even have to be doing anything, as you can see as I just started when we were into this video. Now, the only good thing that I can say is, if you're sitting on the floor, I will do a vlog today with this, because I'm going to sit on the floor in a few minutes, and I'm going to try to use this and do a haul and see if this little thing is going to stay in. Now, it could be an embarrassment on me, but oh well, I'm going to put it on the camera. So as again, Nutk portable charger, iPhone Plus portable charger tripod, I give you an epic fail. I'm not going to return it, because I'm quite sure it is past the return time. So I really am going to see, and as I can see, I had this sitting all the way with the back. When I put this in, I had the back all the way sitting up. So I think the problem is this piece up here, this mechanism. And I don't think it came with any instructions in the box. But I was just a little bit curious as to what this little thing was for. But I guess that's to like hold the phone up against the metal to keep it in there. But shoots, that pops out too. So again, and I did get this off of Amazon. And I would like to have, you know, a nicer one, a tall one. So when I do, and this is another thing. I was trying to see if you can take this piece off. Let me just see this now. I'm going to sit this right here. Because I was thinking, see, it doesn't even stay in. I was thinking that this little piece here could come off. And I was going to try and order, oh, wait a minute, it's turning. So it may come off. It is turning. Okay, it does come off. So, ooh, what I was thinking was, I was looking at some tripods for a mannequin. So I was like, well, if I already have a tripod, I should be able to find just that piece to go on top of this. But then I was like, well, that's still not going to work, because it's not tall enough. So that was probably an error on my part from when I looked at the picture, and I was like, oh, that looks pretty tall. So again, I will just have to put this little piece back on, and I'm going to work it today and see how it works. So I'm going to get myself positioned on the floor, and I'm going to do a haul with this and see if the piece stays in. So I would like to thank you all so much for tuning in, and again, I will leave the link to this in the description box. And again, I will say this is an epic fail, and it's not only an epic fail because of this. This is okay because you could use it on the floor. But the problem of why it's an epic fail is because the phone does not stay in this mechanism. Now, if they come up with a newer mechanism for this, then I would say it would definitely be a thumbs up. And if this little handle could go up and down, because you know you don't want to just take your pictures or your your videos, and you might want to tilt it down or something, but it doesn't do that. It just turns from side to side. So that's a number 2 why it is an epic fail. But I want to thank you all again for tuning in. And if anyone asks you who I am Boss Lady Lexi, aka hashtag 1 pound at a time. Thank you, everyone. Bye, everyone.